figured I could make a little video about this as well as the actual subject of the next set of videos I hope to be making. This is a WIHA 39-bit, what they call an ESD safe Go box. It's sort of a very small pocket-sized micro bit set. And if you know anything about WIHA tools, they're basically German-made, very high quality. Purported to be very high quality. Part of my job requires taking apart really small electronics that have small specialty bits, require small specialty bits. So looking around, I recently got a MacBook Air that I plan on reviewing at some point on this channel. And that requires special pentalobe screws, or contains special pentalobe screws, which require special bits. So I figured I'd go ahead and order something that would help me get into the machine and service it in the future, and also have high quality Torx bits and high quality Phillips bits, and basically something that I could continue to use and use as just a good quality tool. This is, as I said, the WIHA 39-bit ESD safe micro. God, it seems like they have many names for this thing. So they call this the Go box in this little box, and you can really tell how small it is. That's it in my hand there. The WIHA Go box ESD safe handle microbits bit holder in compact metal storage box ready to go is the name of this product. And you know, when I looked at this I purchased this on Amazon. When I saw the size of the packaging, or when I saw the picture, I didn't realize how small this thing would be. And my God, it's really very small indeed. We'll take a look at this in a second. They also included some other paperwork, including an invoice, which I'll go ahead and slip out right now. They've also included inside a promotional catalog that shows you their summer promotions. And you know, I'm probably going to be looking into this. So it looks like this is the one that I bought. 39-piece microbit set. Comes with a handle, comes with the extender, and including I think this is the 100mm microbit holder, so you can actually use the tiny bits in a regular screwdriver. And then there's also this 28-piece ESD tweezers and microbit set. Now, I did require specifically the pentalobe bits because I did want to work on a MacBook. So I bought this one, and I think this one looks a little bit smaller than this one, and also this one's a little bit more expensive. Supposedly the list price for this is $60, but right now it's $40, and it was $40 on Amazon. But I'll certainly be perusing this and gazing at these things longingly, because I can't afford a lot of these. There's also a singular sail little thing. Looks like a Torx. Looks like Torx bits, but with a sort of handle on them, so you can really torque them down. No pun intended. Let's take a better look at the 39-piece pocket toolbox itself. I'm going to rearrange the camera so we can get a better angle at this, I think. So here's what the box comes in itself. As I said, it's very small. It's the size of my hand. I mean, I have large hands, but you know, that's the size of the box itself. It comes in this stylish little bag, which is kind of wasteful because I probably won't be using it anymore. But it does look good, and the tools are expensive and made in Germany. So I guess they have a reputation to uphold or something. The little paper bits are falling out, as you can see. So here's the specifications of the toolbox itself. What it contains, tells you about all the bits. Now, let me see if I can get that in a good focus position so you can potentially pause that and take a look at it yourself. There you are. Here is a little cover that's part of the actual outside, and looks like a warning for California residents. So here's the toolbox itself. It really is tiny and cute. I love it very much. It's got this little latch that sort of clicks up like that. Sort of got a piano hinge on the back. It's all black, flat bottom. Sort of got that little clip hinge, or a little clip clasp there, and it flips up. And my gosh, this thing is very cute and miniature. I like it a lot. Now let's go ahead and, so here's the handle itself. It's got a little spinning end, so it's easy to get on a screw and twist very easily while applying pressure to the screw. Lots of micro screwdrivers and small screwdrivers have it. As you can see, WIHA, I guess this is the 75801. It's anti-static conductive for system 4 bits, made in Germany. And of course, electrostatic discharge safe is what that ESD stands for, or at least should stand for, if I'm not mistaken. Now that guy fits right in there, and that's really long and very thin. And as a matter of fact, I've got a project that this might be useful for. I've got a Macintosh SE that's been sitting in my basement since 2010 or so, and I've never had a Torx. Goodness, it's been so long. I think that you need a very long and thin Torx bit to get down there, and I'm thinking that this is almost as deep as a Macintosh, so I'm wondering if this will work to let me get that open. I kind of doubt it, but we shall see, I suppose. So let's take a look at the bits, I suppose. You can see that there are flathead, the common flathead from looks like 0.8 millimeters down to up to 3.5 millimeters, and they're pretty clearly labeled. Oh, forgive me, I'm having trouble with the light. So 0.8 millimeters up to 3.5 millimeters, I would imagine, is that what that is? Oh no, excuse me, to 4 millimeters. And what I'm here for is the pentalobe bits, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P8, and P6. So this will be good for opening up what I have, which is a MacBook Air. I believe that uses P4 bits, and that should be handy for getting into that. And additionally, of course, we have this sort of converter. So if I'll go ahead and take out the number 2 Phillips, we can actually stick that right in there, magnetized in there. And you could use this with any other screwdriver. That's what I imagine that piece is for. So this video is supposed to be pretty short. I didn't really have too much to say about it. I would be sort of worried about losing this, so perhaps it won't end up in my pocket every day. But if I end up having a good bag situation at work, then I might be able to use this. You know, supposedly WIHA is a very good quality. These should be very hard, unlikely to chip. I've had many smaller sets where I've used a small flathead driver to try to do the work of, say, a Torx screw and threaded the screw or the bit itself. So hopefully this turns out to be very strong. I couldn't guess what these are made out of, but yeah, this should be pretty good. Yeah, so hopefully this will last me a long time, and hopefully this video gave you at least an idea of what this thing looks like when it's all closed up in a box. It is very compact, very small, so if you're looking for a small IT technician's kit, or you repair iPhones, computers, tablets, lots of modern ultrabooks require the small Torx bits, and I've never owned a kit that went down to T1, so that'll be handy for getting into something at some point in the future. So the biggest thing that I'm worried about is losing it. I would be very worried about you know, losing this or having it be stolen, so I have to find a good shrine for it to live in my bag. And very nice package, what seems to be a very nice product, and hopefully this video helped you in making some kind of decision. And I think just for good measure, one more shot, just to show you the detail and the size. Hopefully that metal tin doesn't come apart quickly, but yep, very small, very compact. I really like it. Thank you very much. If you'd like to see more of the MacBook, that should be coming up in a little while. Oh my goodness, this tripod. If you want to see more of the MacBook, there should be a video coming shortly. I did buy this set just so that I can get into the bottom of it and examine the motherboard. This is a used unit, but yeah, hopefully you'll be seeing that shortly.